Everton, though. 27 shots, no goals. Let's go to Joe. He's an Everton fan. All right, Joe?
Hello.
Joe. Honestly. Cundy could play up front and score.
Oh, my God.
What'd you say, sorry?
Cundy could play up front for you lot and score.
Honestly, I could think anyone could play up top and score, you know. We're just terrible. How have we done that? 10 minutes. I just don't get it.
What is going on? Because, look, you ain't lost the game, but it's like, you look at that one, they go down to 10 men. You got some horrible fixtures coming up. You got to win.
I know, even the last 3 fixtures, we played bottom of the league, a poor West Ham, and now a 10-man Brentford, and we scored 0 goals. Like
Joe, let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Right. Who are you? What are you as a football club right now? What? I don't know what you are. You're just like you're a bit of a, don't know, just someone that just exists. You don't live. You're just existing in the Premier League. You don't do anything in the Premier League. You just stay there. You hang around. You're there every year. You don't. I'm sorry, this Everton team. You shouldn't. I don't think you should be where you are. And I'm not saying you should be top 4, but I don't know where Everton are, mate.
It's honestly, Cundy, it's depressing being an Everton fan at the minute, and it's going to be a depressing December. But if you look at the Moyes years, we were fighting for Europe every season, and now we are just existing, like you say. Honestly, I'd say with the new ground coming, I think that's always just been looming over us, and we're just trying to get it in, stay in the league, and Dyche's contract's out in the summer.
Do you want him go? Like, would you want him to take you into this new stadium?
No, not. Last time I called, I said a few things. I said, I want Dyche to stay, but only till the end of the season. Like, I think his contract's done. We're getting new owners. I think it's time to move on. Like, I do think at the end of the season, but I do think he's the man to keep us up. But we are terrible.
It's been a goal with the Etihad, Mickey Gray!
My goodness, Manchester City 0, Tottenham 2. What is City doing defensively? Josko Gvardiol yet again tries to play a ball inside. He gives the ball away. Porro plays the ball into the box. It's a great little reverse pass from Son into James Maddison's path. He's the player who gets his second goal. Dinks it over the top of Edison again from inside the 6-yard area. The nightmare start for Manchester City. Could this be 5 in a row? Man City 0, Tottenham 2.
OMG!
Come on, the boys!
By the way, now Chelsea.
Maddison.
Can I just say Chelsea has 1 point off second spot? Hold on, what's it?
Oh God!
Spurs, since the goal, Spurs have been the better side. City, absolutely. I mean, it's a brilliant goal.
It's a great goal.
It's a brilliant goal.
Maddison running from deep. It's brilliant from him.
They're trying to build from the back. Guardiola giving the ball away. But Spurs punish. This is the best.
Oh, it's a great goal.
This is the best you get, right? From Ange, right? This is what you get, right? This is what you get. On the flip side,
we could still lose this. We could still lose. That's the problem we've got with Ange. We could still lose.
It's a brilliant finish from Maddison.
Oh dear, Joe. Sorry, mate.
Joe.
I had to cut you off. Proper team are playing. Look, I feel for you because Everton have been in the Premier League for so long, and Cundy's right. You're just existing, and you've got some big games coming up. Some tough fixtures.
I know. I'm going every one of the big hard games. It's going to be depressing winter. Like, it's going to be so depressing. The only 2 today, by the way, the only 2. Branthwaite again, but the other 2, Illerman and Ashley Young, has been playing brilliantly, and I've got to give it to him. But yeah, anyway.
He gets a lot of stick, doesn't he, Ashley Young? But he's still an unbelievable pro. Fair play to him.
By the way, I want to stick Brunt on the right. I want to stick Brunt on the right. Because honestly, we've got no right mids. Our right wingers are terrible. Like, honestly,
don't knock Chris Brunt, by the way. He had a great left peg.
He did. He had a
don't knock him, by the way.
I remember him buzzing off Chris Brunt.
We love him.
Who did we compare Chris Brunt to? Who was it?
McNeil.
Dwight McNeil, that was it. Dwight McNeil.
No,
it's a big shout, that.
Listen, by the way, he was underrated. He had
he was good, but just when he come out with Chris Brunt,
it didn't quite sound
right, did it?
No,
Chris Brunt.
But I get,
I get it. Dwight McNeil was a good player.
Jamie, you said you had a better career. You were better than Chris Brunt. I'm sorry, mate.
I was, mate. I was.
You weren't better than the Bruntmeister.
I was, mate.
Not the Bruntmeister
O'Hara
general.
in the middle of the park against Chris Brunt, mate.
Brunt any day of the week.
Couldn't lace my boots in there.
Can I just go through your? I'm gonna go through. I mean, some of the fixtures you've got coming up. So have you got next?
We've got Man U next, going that. And it's Amarim's first home game, isn't it? So it's going to be hard.
And then you've got Liverpool soon as well.
Yeah, Liverpool 2 weeks. I think we're going to get battered. Last game of Goodison. Me, Steve-O's piping up here.
Yeah.
Steve-O,
pipe down in the back, will you? I'm trying to talk to Joe here.
He's always piping up.
They runs ridiculous.
Right, they got in December. They got United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Forest, and sandwiched amongst all of that, they got Wolves. I mean, they all stink.
Wolves look good.
Yeah, Wolves are looking all right at the moment. They played really well today. I want to hear from Wolves fans. Joe, thanks for your call, mate. I appreciate it.
A bit worried about
going
into New Year.
Well, you've got to look at the teams below them. They're 15th. They've got 11 points. But Wolves have picked up. You say Palace ain't going to be there. So the only other team really is Leicester. Ipswich for me are gone. Southampton are gone. It's only Leicester then really that Everton are fighting with. But you're talking about that fixture list that they've got coming up.
Going into New Year, mate, behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, big trouble. Let's go to Mick. He's a Portsmouth fan, right, Mick?
Mickey boy.
Hello there, guys. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right, Mick. Did you make the journey up this morning?
Yeah, I left at 5. I had to go and pick a lad up not far from me, and then we got up there. We got up there at 11:30.
Poor that lads. Can't do that. Laugh the tracks. Woke up at 5 for a game that never happened.
You drove?
Yeah.
You drove all that way?
Yeah, we drove. Come on, they should postpone these matches way sooner. If they know the weather's going to be
championship game as well. How's it even getting postponed? Yeah. Like it's not, it's not a non-league match.
They were a Premier League club not that long ago, and surely their ground is better than that.
Yeah,
they can't have people with rollers on it or something.
Well, put the covers on it. I mean,
yeah, the weather wasn't. In my opinion, the weather was worse on the way past Manchester, and then it seemed to be okay once we got nearer to Blackburn, and it didn't look that bad when we pulled in the pub. Yeah, it was raining, but it wasn't torrential or anything. But obviously, we're not there, so we don't know what the ref. He must have thrown the ball about a bit. But yeah, like you said, get a local ref. They get a local ref to say no.
That's what they should do. They shouldn't. This is not. You're not the first. You won't be the last. But that's the sad part of it. The fact that we've been here before as football fans. There is no excuse. If it rains overnight, and that's the reason, get someone in there at 7:30 in the morning. Get someone in there at 6:30. If it's rained all night, get someone in there. What does it look like? Don't. Yeah, it's. Yeah,
they'd do it if it was snowing, wouldn't it? Rather than rain. But they don't seem to care if it rains. Anyway, it is. And I had a lovely day, people. I had a
lovely pint.
Where are you now? Are you home yet?
I've just got onto my drive. Yeah, 13 hours round trip.
13 hours round trip for a game that never happened.
Oh, no, from 1 point.
Well, at least he didn't lose. At least he didn't lose, mate.
We were going to win, but we were quite hopeful that in a game, that we might do well compared to our last game. We were playing well recently. That this could be the game that we get a good away win again. And for it to be called off is in 2024. I think it's a bit disappointing, really.
Let's put it mildly.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.